Good morning. My name is Juliana May. I'm an author. This is after one use of overtone, in case you're wondering. Oh, it's a little ponytail messed up. It's alright, it'll be alright. So today is November 1st, which is my poetry day. But again, I am going to the beach instead of doing my poetry. Last month on October 1st, I went to New Jersey, and this month I'm going to Florida. So that's fantastic. I needed it last month, and I probably need it like 10 times more this month. So yeah, things have been rough. If you watched my last video, or not last video, now it'll be, if you watched my poetry video, you know what I'm talking about. So I really need to go to Florida and hang out. I'm going back to where my cousin should be, but unfortunately her school decided to schedule a seminar thing that's going to be happening the whole week that we're there. It would be great timing. Thanks. But we're gonna hopefully see her tonight that's the plan. I don't know if we're gonna try and steal her away at any other times during the weekend. The main reason that we're going, is that my little brother is going to check out her college. So that's exciting. Me and my grandfather and my mother are going to just be hanging out in Florida. And you are going to come along and hopefully enjoy yourself. And hopefully I will enjoy myself. Recording. Good morning. So let me catch you up. It is Friday, Wednesday night. Well, Wednesday, we went on the plane, right? It was my brother's first time on a plane, and he got stopped at TSA. The poor kid was kind of nervous to begin with, and then he got stopped at TSA. It was fine. He ended up getting everything back, and they, cleared him and whatever, but he was kind of nervous, and then he was nervous actually on the plane, but he seemed excited too, which is what I would expect, because first time on a plane, I think it's exciting. I wasn't even scared on my first plane ride. I was just really excited, which really says something about me. Never mind. We met Audie at Cracker Barrel once we got into Lakeland, had dinner with her, and then she's like, hey, actually I can bring you back with me. So I went back to her dorm with her, and I got to hang out with her and talk for a while, and it was the best thing. I'm really happy about it, because I did not expect to get to have that much time with her, so it touches my heart. And I got to see her roommates, which was really exciting. I even got to meet a new person who I love. He hugged me so many times. I love hugs. And then So I stayed the night there, got to hang out with her roommates, got to hang out with her, and then while my brother was touring the college, I was walking around campus with my grandfather because we were both like, we don't need to hear this tour right now. So we hung out, and that was nice because Audie was busy. She's at her meeting now, so I don't know if we'll see her again yet this weekend, but I'm in the hotel now. We went to a health food store last night, which was really nice, called Chamberlain's in Lakeland. It was really great. It had nice smoothies, super nice people. The people in Florida are so nice. Like, if you have ever been to my home state and then you come down here in Florida, it's like, oh my gosh, like, why can't everybody be like this? And so my brother was feeling sick last night, so unfortunately he didn't spend the night at college like he was supposed to, but he's back this morning. I'm in the hotel by myself waiting for my mom and Poppy to come back. So that's your update. I don't know what's gonna happen yet, but I'm trying not to use too much space on my phone.
Fam comes through.
Handheld cheese grater?
No, Eli, this is just for tea, like you put your leaves in
Oh.
there.
wanted to recap you so you know what was happening. You don't have any questions, hopefully. Good morning. I am home, unfortunately. So, let's see, I did not talk about a lot of the trip. I don't even remember what I've talked about. I remember being in the hotel, what happened after the hotel. My mama and grandfather dropped my brother off at the college. We were chilling in the hotel for a little bit. They went to Cracker Barrel, and I was like, you know what, just bring me back something. And I'm gonna get ready because I am a late starter 2 mornings. I'm not a big fan of them. So I was like, just go out for breakfast, bring me something back. I'm gonna get ready. I didn't want to hold them up, and I didn't need to go to Cracker Barrel. So obviously I needed to eat, but you know, they could just bring me food. It's no big deal. My grandfather had taken my cousin's car, Audie's car, to a place to get the air conditioner fixed. So a little bit after they came back, the guy called him up and said, hey, the car's ready. So we went, got the car, and then went back to the college, and we were just snooping around, the 3 of us, my mother, my grandfather, and I. My mom wanted to see the music building because she's into music. My brother, I think we saw him, like he was actually in the music building, and so we came out, and then a second later my brother came out, and so we hung out with him a little bit. We ate lunch, we were just hanging out. It was good. My brother went to chapel, which he really liked. Oh, that wasn't chapel. Well, he went to a lot of different things. You know, they showed him around campus, tried to introduce him, recruit him, and everything. So he applied, which is good, and he liked it. He's not, like, decidedly going there. He doesn't sound like that's going to be his top choice, which is crazy to me, because if I were going to go to a college, I'm pretty sure that's the one I would pick. A lot of that has to do with the fact that Audie is there, but that's another story. But so it was good. The college experience was good. I had to go up to Audie's room, even though she left. I left my backpack there. Then I left my shoes there. Then, my grandfather needed to drop off her car key. And then my mom wanted to see the dorm. And then my brother wanted to see the dorm because he would have seen dorms, but he didn't stay the night, so he didn't get to see a dorm. And I was like, well, it would be nice if you could see a dorm. So I bothered her roommate like several times. Her roommate is really cool though, but I felt really bad. I kept knocking on her door and she kept letting me in. It was a big ordeal. And I kept saying, okay, this is the last time, you know, whatever. So that was good. After the college, we went to downtown Disney, which is now called Disney Springs, but whatever. And that was a really good time. We went to Paradiso 37, and the burgers were so good, and we sat by these garage doors, so we overlooked the lake. It was so gorgeous. It was such a good time. We had a really good time in general. Really good time in downtown Disney. That's how I'm gonna keep referring to it, because I like that name better, because that's the one I'm used to. Whatever. So then we just went back to the hotel after that, I think. And then yesterday, we left the hotel, we went to a place that my cousin works, and got some smoothies, and it was really tasty, and there's this wall of Post-its with, like, inspiration on them, and I wanted to write something and put it on the mirror of inspiration, but there weren't unused Post-it notes to write on. We went to Clearwater and hung out at the beach for a little bit. First, we went to the Indian restaurant. I wasn't hungry at that point, so I took something to go while everybody else ate a buffet. I was going to eat it on the beach, but when we got on the beach, there were all these seagulls. I was like, oh crap, I didn't even think about seagulls. But I was like, there's no way I'm eating with all these seagulls around. So I just carried the Indian meal with me while we walked. It's like, I wish I left this in the car, but I didn't think about seagulls. But so we walked, but then by the time we came back, there weren't any seagulls. And so I ate my foods. It was so good. So good. The Indian restaurant in Clearwater is fantastic. I've been there before, but I'm pretty sure this is the best meal I've ever had there. And it was Shai Paneer Masala. It was amazing. After the beach, we spent like 2 hours there-ish, like an hour and a half. After that, we had to go back to Tampa to go home. It was good in the airport. It was easy. We had TSA pre-check, and that was like really smooth. And I brought my Indian food on with me, which I was so surprised that I could do. We had no problems. We got on the plane. We came home, which is so disappointing. I was really depressed after they announced that we were gonna be landing soon. I didn't want to be there. I don't want to be here. It's raining here, which I love the rain, but it's just severely depressing to be home. Post-vacation depression is such a real thing. It's been so rough. This year's been amazing, but I've had so much depression with coming home. But this trip was fantastic. I have my bird over here now. I love my baby. I missed my baby, so I'm glad to have my little birdie back. But this trip was really good. I'm glad I got to go to the beach. Glad my little brother was at least semi-interested. And he had a good time too, which I'm glad about that. Oh, I got so much more time with Audie than I thought I was going to. And just talking to her was so necessary. It was so good to talk to her. I have other people to confide in, but there's just something about talking to her that is important to me, that I need. So it was really good. I was getting myself so heated, my cheeks were on fire because there was so much to catch her up on. But I had told you it was a really rough month, so I'm hoping this month will be much better. Still praying. So I think that's all. She's coming home for Thanksgiving, so that's great. That's good news that I can hope for. So that's all. I'm gonna stop talking now. I think you got the gist. You came along, so you saw most of the stuff I'm talking about. Just wanted to recap you so you know what was happening. You don't have any questions, hopefully. I've got to go get ready for church, and I'm gonna film another video today, which I'm so excited for. I can't wait. Yeah, so I'll see you soon. Bye. There you are. You came into the light.
And we're leaving together, going to a hotel. It's a surprise. That's my information for this weekend. Hello.
I don't think you put tea. I don't know how do you put tea?
Hi, Lai.